Hi all, happy Friday. Hal here with more 7 Days to Die. And as you can see, we are downstairs in our strong area. So I wanted to talk to everybody about what's going on with specifically 7 Days to Die here in the short term. I don't think anybody, well, you might know, you might not, I don't know yet, but we'll find out. So what's been going on is we're actually doing a thing with the weekend multiplayer crews, so Silver, Sharky, and S'more. Kind of funny how they're all S's, huh? Right? Anyway, but what we've done is we've started using the Val mod for our playthrough, for our multiplayer stuff. And I'm wondering, because what I've been thinking about doing is, because, you know, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've gotten a little bit bored with 7 Days to Die, and I think it's starting to show a little bit. And I'm wondering, how would y'all feel if I were to maybe start using the Val mod for the normal playthrough as well? Now, I'm not sure if I would, well, you know what, I probably would start over, so it would be a completely fresh start. And we would be using, like I said, we'd be using the Val mod, so that would introduce the idea of classes. And it would make it a little bit more challenging, and I think a lot more interesting because of the fact that in vanilla 7 Days to Die, everybody can do everything, right? And it's pretty much without restriction. Basically, your only real challenge is in surviving the zombies and fighting the RNG, right? The random number generator. I'm thinking that I'd like to take some of that out, some of that artificial challenge out, and put in more of a real gameplay challenge, which is where Val mod comes in, because what it does is it introduces classes to the game. There's, I think, like 8 classes that you can choose between, and each of them have pros and cons. Like, in order to actually build and advance any type of structure, you need to have a builder. You need to be the builder class, or you need to find the builder book. If you want to do things like, if you want to be a really proficient hunter, you need, you know, there's a class for this. If you want good mining gear, at least to start out, you need to be a miner, that type of thing. And I find that from what we've been doing with the recording, that it does add a lot of, well, for lack of a better term, I guess, realism to the game. Because you can't just go running around, running and gunning the entire time. There is actually a veteran class, which it starts with an assault rifle. But at the same point, you need to put some thought into what you're doing, and there is the potential for you to find schematics and books that will unlock other recipes for you, so things that you might not normally have access to. So it's not like it would be completely, I don't know, like just a single class kind of playthrough. Depending on how lucky you are with the RNG, and that's where the world luck comes into it. That sounds like we got some zombies upstairs. So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw up a poll. It'll actually be done here through YouTube. I will also tweet it out for the folks who are following on Twitter. That way everybody knows what's going on and can get a chance to provide their feedback. And then what I will do is, for Monday's episode, is I will make an announcement of what the decision is based off of everybody's votes. All right. So for today, while we're doing all of this, yeah, we're going to take that with. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start tidying things up with the idea that this may be our last, well, Monday will potentially be our last day on this particular save. But depending on how the voting goes, if you all vote to continue as we are, then we'll continue as we are. Now, when I say that I'm starting to find the game a little bit boring, it's nothing. It's not a reflection on Mad Mole or the game itself in general. It's just been playing it for, well, I've been recording for more than a year. We've gone through what, 8 or 9 seasons of this stuff, and it ultimately comes back to the same thing. You spawn, you run around, gather some basic tools very quickly, get a small base, and then basically just try to survive. So I'm thinking, like I said, I want to mix it up a little bit, add a little bit more of an unknown element to it, and, you know, to do it a little bit more like, I guess, lack of a better term, a survival game. You know, not just what we've got here, but like actually having to figure out what you need to do to survive. So yeah, anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know what you all think. Definitely leave comments down below, and then, like I said, I will put a link up. I'll probably, like I said, I'll try and put it, well, YouTube doesn't like external linking in the videos anymore, so I'll put it in the description of the video. And like I said, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them back to me. Let me know, because this, what I do on camera really is for you all. I enjoy what I do, and I really do love doing this. But at the same point, I want y'all to be enjoying it too. So, and I know that, like I said, it gets a little repetitive after a while. And I'm not doing much better with my speech today, so my speech is getting a little repetitive as well. But yeah, you know, it's, yeah, I'll leave it at that. So, like I said, just let me know. So let's go ahead and throw this stuff in here. We're going to go ahead and move this over. We have AK parts. Those are going to go over here, because I have an AK somewhere, I thought. I had more. Could swear I had an AK, some other AK parts somewhere. I guess not. Odd. Alright. So what do we need for this? We need the barrel for that, and we need the stock for that. And I thought, yeah, we do. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this over. Now, somebody did point out that I had left a better shotgun stock somewhere. And I will probably be going back to get it at some point. But for now, it's more about the, I just need the shotgun here and ready to go. So, okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do, what do we need? Buckshot, gunpowder, and paper, which we happen to have a lot of, because we're going to be making a whole lot of everything. Okay. Go ahead and make those. We're going to make the 7.62s. Make 80 of those. And hopefully, this means we will have a bit of what we need to survive the day 14 horde that is quickly closing in on us. As you can tell, we are halfway through, a little bit better than halfway through the day of day 13. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Useless. Okay. And put those back here. So we've got a pistol with a couple of rounds. We'll have a shotgun with a few rounds. We want the sniper rifle up first because, well, you know, it's the sniper. Got to use the sniper, right? And you know what? For you, we're going to bring you over here. Can I do assembly on you? No, I cannot. Okay. Because what I was going to do is try and recover the ammo that's in it, but... Okay, so you actually have ammo. We'll hold on to the other pistol as well, because this really is the let's get ready to rumble time frame. That. And we have no actual water, do we? Oh, we have a little bit. Okay, let's go up. We're going to go up, harvest the crops. They should be ready to go by now. So yeah, this is basically just going to be a getting ready for day 14. I have to admit, I'm rather nervous. I don't know if I've done enough preparation for it or not, because day 14, where I'm at, means ferals. Barrels and bears. Zombie bears. Oh my. I want it to be much further along with all of our stuff at this point, but it is what it is. You got to deal with what you got with on your plate, right? All right, so let's go ahead and grab. Okay. Okay, so we got lots of potato. You need 1 potato to be exact. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and do recipe, potato seeds. What is this? I don't even remember how many this is now. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's craft 1 of these up. And what that'll do is tell us how many we can plant. So that's 1. Actually, yeah, if I had a block, do I have any? Oh, I do. That'll actually be easier because then we can just go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14, 28, 40, 42. So we need 41 more of these. That's going to be a minute to craft down. And I know a bunch of people out there saying, well, how? If you're going to think about leaving this save, why are you doing this? Well, because, like I said, I want to make sure that if everybody votes that they want me to continue this save, we're going to continue this save. So I want to make sure that we're in position to do so. I do need to make a bunch more spikes, I think. And I think that's what I'm going to do off camera tonight between now and day 14. Okay, that's just a tree. I thought that was a zombie just kind of standing there like hunched over. But yeah, I do think what I'm going to do is make a couple hundred more spikes like you see out here. And that's basically what I'm going to do throughout the night of tonight. And we're going to do that off camera. So when we come back for the day 14 stuff, I'm going to be placing, I don't know, probably like 200 or 300 spikes out there. Like I said, I want to make sure that we've got everything we need in place and ready to go before the horde gets here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our crops in. So, now, I have had people ask me directly and, you know, through various channels, basically what's different between Val's mod and normal 7 Days to Die. And it really is more that it's locked down a little bit more. Every character has a much harder time of it, because what happens is that, like I said, certain schematics can only be used by certain classes by default, unless you happen to find the skills that you need, you know, to unlock those other things. And my understanding is that the class books are not in the general loot table. They are, the only way to get them is to unlock them with the class thing. So it'd be interesting to see if that's true. I know that the survivor gets a lot of miscellaneous things. He gets a little bit of everything. So, you know, you get the trap abilities, you get some of the crafting abilities, but it's nowhere near what it is for, you know, in the vanilla 7 Days to Die. So a base like this is probably not going to be built. What I will end up doing is having to build more along the lines of what you would see in a real survival situation. Do I have any lumber on me? No. I do have some corn downstairs, don't I? I think I have some corn downstairs. Let's go see. Because what I want to do is get some stews going so that we can get our wellness up a little bit more. Let's see. We have any corn or food in here? Just the sandwich. Okay. I would really like to get the cement going. That's what I could be doing right now, huh? We got some cobble. So, actually, before we head down, let's make sure we've got all of our food downstairs. Or at least all of the food that we need. Oh, did not mean to do that. And anything else that I picked up that I didn't mean to pick up? No, but we'll take you with us. Do want to take the armor, do want to take the fuel. Take the bones as well, because we can use that to make glue. So that we can make all of our duct tape. Close that, and down we go. Okay. So, the rest of this is just going to be me basically getting supplies and stuff ready for tomorrow and doing some inventory control and organizing. So I'm going to go ahead and call this here. Make sure you do let me know down in the comments on if you want to see me go with the Val mod for the normal playthrough as well as the multiplayer stuff. Because I will be able to play different classes that way and show you basically how each of the classes work. So there is some things that we'll be able to pull out of it that'll be very unique and different. So yeah, let me know. Okay. And where did I put the rest of that? That's all over there. Okay, I was gonna say I thought I put the oil over here. Alright, so anyway, I'm out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you tonight at the live stream. If you can't make it, I understand. I hope you do have a great weekend, though. If you do make it, it is 7 p.m. tonight, and I hope to see you all there. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Okay, so we'll go throw that upstairs. Let's grab the meat, grab the water, and take half the corn. Because we're going to go here. We're going to go meat stew. Let's cook that up. Put those back. Man, I got so much stuff in here. So at least we got meat. At least we got food cooking, right? Oh, and now we just wait for the zombies.